the controller like this. That means I can get ready to go. Alright everybody, welcome. Shifu the Cards here. I am doing another Northern Realms video. I think I'm going to start calling this video series a Northern Realms production. But the last video I did was on Northern Realms Control and a defensive archetype deck for Northern Realms. This is the exact opposite of that. In a lot of ways, it's the yin to the yang, the peanut butter to the chocolate, the thing that has the exact opposite thing. That's what this is. So it's a really interesting deck. It's titled "Put the Mustard on the Hot Dog." Trademark. And it's a mustard deck, if you couldn't figure that from the title. And that's all it is. It's a lot of fun. It's as straightforward as any of my decks can go. It's basically, I'm going to put units on the board. They're going to gain strength off each other. I'm going to pump them up, and we're going to try to overwhelm you through sheer offensive force. So let's look at the deck. Like I said, I made it before Game's Gone, and then I added after Game's Gone and really focused it out and finished it. So everybody in this deck can muster. So we look at the Blue Stripes Commando. They can muster. We look at the Temerian Foot Soldier is the one that can't muster, but they have tight bond. And they're so strong, it's a key to the deck. You kind of hide it. And then once you set everything up, you can bring in and use full test ability to really blast. Once you're sure that it's safe through a Scorch, you could blast him in with all the pump-ups you have in this deck, which I'll get to in a second. So you have Temerian Foot Soldier. You have Blue Stripes Scout, which increase the strength of every non-hero by +2. You have Vess, who of course searches for a Blue Stripes Scout, musters. So she'll bring her muster. She'll bring a Blue Stripes Scout in. He'll pump her up. Bump your Blue Stripe Commandos up. Dandelion doubles the strength of all your units. Vesemir, muster Witcher. Lambert, muster Witcher. So they come right in. Zoltan Animal Trainer is one of my favorite cards of this deck. He synergizes exceptionally well because he can bring in Field Marshal Duda, which adds +2 strength to everybody that's already been mustered. You're going to get the idea. It's pretty straightforward. John Nautilus, +2 strength to every unit on your side. I think you get the idea. You're going to pump everything up and make it huge and then double it up. Vernon Roche, how you going to pronounce it? Really strong 15 beef character. I have him in just because I felt like if you're going to have a Blue Stripes kind of themed deck, you have to have Vernon. That's really the only reason. Plus, he's a good 15 strength card that's hard to get rid of. The PFI, or in this game, they're called the Poor Infantry. They drop the F. The F is silent. But the Poor Infantry, muster and tight bond, the exact same thing as Blue Stripes Commando, just for your siege row. Now, if you wanted to, you could possibly drop them. I just put them in so that I could say PFI. But you'd be very simple just dropping them off. They're kind of, you don't really need them. You only have those three for the archery or the range row. I just want to say PFI. Okay, Dunbanner Light Cavalry. You see I have the 2s on each row. They do the same thing. They muster and they tight bond. The Redanian Elite, as they muster one, if you get another one, they all become hero units, which means you can't touch them. And of course, you have the Kedwani Siege support. Pumps up that row, and of course Priscilla pumps up that row. You get the idea. Pump up, pump up, pump up, muster, muster, muster. Very simplistic. You have 2 Commander's Horns, 2 Clear Skies to clear any weather effects that stops you from pumping up, 2 Mushrooms for your smaller minions, and this is the deck in the Gwent Discord server, which I highly suggest that everyone joins. There's discussion on, is this card good? Should we use this card? I love this card specifically for this deck because literally any card he grabs will be of tremendous benefit to this deck. You want to play him after you use all of your muster cards because what he can do is chances are he'll grab you the 3rd card in the set, which would give you tremendous bonuses to all of your people on board. This is the deck for the Reaver Scout. This is what it's meant for. This is his place. This is his home, if you will. And that's what he does. He pumps up and finds that 3rd piece. Maybe he finds the 3rd Redanian Elite. Maybe he finds a Kedwani Siege support. Maybe he finds Priscilla, a Dunbanner Light Cavalry, the 3rd PFI, the 3rd Blue Stripe, the 3rd Temerian Foot. You get the idea. There's nothing he can find that wouldn't explode your deck with greatness. And that is where the Reaver Scout fits into this deck. He is the missing piece. But you want to make sure that you play him after you've played all the musters in your hand, if you have the musters in your hand, which you should, because that's what the deck is. So you want him to get the third piece. In other words, the worst thing to do was, and even then it would still be good, but let's say you had a Blue Stripes Commando in hand and you had a Reaver Scout, and you played the Reaver Scout, and he found the Blue Stripe, which found the other Blue Stripe. You then lose that. It still would be good. I mean, there's really nothing he could find or where you could play him that he wouldn't be amazing. So that's what you want. That's where the Reaver Scout becomes important. This is to put the muster on the hot dog. Clear weather. Now, what you can do if you want another good card here to put in, I always tell you, good substitution. You could drop the poor infantry and you put Sarah in. Another clear weather. I think there's a hero unit you can still put in here. You could put Triss in here for clear weather. You put some cards that make the clear weather if you wanted to really, you found yourself getting stymied by weather. There's plenty of places you can put clear weather cards. Sarah, like I said, Triss. You could put some cards in here to stop that. So it's just a straight offensive Zerg deck to counteract my Scorched Earth Northern Realms defensive deck. And that's really what it is. It's just put the muster on the hot dog, let it go. It's been one of my highest voted decks in Northern Realms. I've been very pleased with it before game's gone. Hoping this gets a little more attention and continues to climb up the ranks. I really appreciate it, and let me know what you think. It's just muster. It's straight muster, no ketchup. Okay, it's not quite the chicken meta, but it is the condiment meta. Y'all have this. I gotta say this. I thought I had the cool witty way to end it. It's the condiment meta. My son, who will not join the Gwent Discord server, I tried. My son just came up with it's the condiment meta because you're gonna make them catch up. Huh? Apple, tree, synergy. Thank you for watching Shifu the Cards signing off. Please like and subscribe my YouTube channel, my Twitter channel, my Twitch channel. It's my joy to do these. I hope you really like this Northern Realms, this look into the Northern Realms. For Tony, I'm signing off. You have a great day. Join the Gwent Discord server. GwentDB.com. Thank you, Molster.